Hi there, I'm Bonnie Adam from pathwayshealing.com, and today I want to talk to you about the fear of acupuncture needles. And I am the first person to tell you that I was afraid to try acupuncture too. And if you've ever come to see me for an acupuncture treatment and you're a little nervous, you might have heard this story, but I'm going to tell it again anyway. So I tried acupuncture for the first time, I think about 12 years ago. And the reason I was finally convinced to try acupuncture is because I had a really bad back problem. I had sciatic pain radiating down my leg. My hip was so out of joint I could not get my heel down to the floor, and I was in an extreme amount of pain. I was looking for anything to help me. So trust me, I was just trying anything that I could or anything that I could think of to get rid of that pain. Now, I'd had this same injury before, 2 or 3 times actually. And in previous injuries with the same sciatic pain, the same vertebrae and everything in my back, I had been to the doctor and I had the painkillers and I had the muscle relaxants. And I was basically out of commission for 2 to 3 weeks in bed on my back, hardly able to crawl to the bathroom, that kind of thing. So not fun. So the time that I got the pain again, I went to a massage therapist. And this massage therapist happened to be married to an acupuncturist. And he said to me, "You don't need me, you need my wife." So in he sends the acupuncturist, and even though I was scared and I had been told in the past that acupuncture might be a good thing for me, I said, go ahead. I mean, I'll do anything at this point. So we had the acupuncture treatment. I went home, I would say, with the pain cut in half. And I was pretty amazed. And I went back maybe 2-3 days later, had another treatment, again, pain cut in half. So now we're down to like 25% of what I originally went in with. And a couple days after that, pain was gone. So this, to me, no drugs, no flat on my back in bed for 2-3 weeks. I don't react well to pharmaceuticals. I feel really, really dopey. I can't function, I can't think, I can't do anything, I'm useless. And when I had the acupuncture, I didn't need any of the painkillers. I didn't need any of the muscle relaxants. So I was able to function, able to take care of my kids, able to get on with my life, cook meals, do most of the things that I normally would need to do. Not in perfect condition, of course, but at least I was able to do them and to get on with my life. And since then, I've had acupuncture for other things and found how effective it was. So I then worked at a naturopathic office for a while, and I saw the acupuncture helping people there. And then I decided, you know what, I'm going to go and train, and I'm going to learn this, and I'm going to help people. So, in the same way that I needed that help, I'm going to help other people. And it's a great thing to try. It's really not painful. You might get a little pinch or a little sting when that needle first goes in. You might feel absolutely nothing. And one of the things I want to tell you is that there's a picture online. You can Google it. Sorry, that's my phone. You can Google this picture, 20 acupuncture needles inside the head of a hypodermic needle. You can actually fit, inside the head of a hypodermic needle, you can fit 20 acupuncture needles in there. That's how thin they are. And so they're so thin. They're almost so thin that they have them in a little plastic tube usually, because they're so thin that they would bend when you try to insert them. So that's how tiny they are. So you really are not going to feel much. And if you do feel anything, it's going to be a slight little buzz or a little pinch. And I tell people, take a deep breath. By the time you're finished your deep breath, that pinch is over and you don't even know that needle's there anymore. Most often, I put the first needle in and I say, "So how's that?" And they go, "What, you're done? It's in?" They don't even know it's in. So it's really, really quite an easy thing to do. If you're so scared of needles that you really can't do needles at all, we can do other things. We can do acupressure, we can do laser acupuncture, we can do cupping therapy, we can do what I call meridian massage. I can massage up and down your meridians and try to open up the energy pathways that way. But the needles are the fastest and most effective tool that I have. So I try to get you to that if I can. And I'm going to show you, if you're not too squeamish, if you are squeamish and you cannot handle the idea of me poking a needle in myself right now, you might want to just quit this video. But I'm going to show you how this looks. So here, alcohol swab, I'm going to just do a point on my hand here for you. And here's The needle comes in a sterilized package, so this is all completely sterile, safe, clean. Every needle is used only once, and then it is put into the hazardous waste, never to be used again. So I just pulled out a little tab that holds the needle in its little tube, and that's it there. I don't know if you can even see it. It's so tiny inside that tube. I take the needle. Now usually you'll feel the acupuncturist touching and sort of finding the point on your skin first. So that's me finding that spot. Then I put the tube on, I tap the needle in, and then I put it in the rest of the way. So there you go. I don't know if you can even see it. There is a needle now in my hand. And one thing I want to show you, again, if you're a little bit squeamish, you might not want to look at this part, but this needle is so flexible, I can bend it right over. See that? And that does not hurt. It's not going to go in too deep that it's going to injure me in any way. It's not going to bend or break or hurt me. You can even, like, you can move around a little bit with it in there. Like, I can move my hand. If I move my hand too much, I might get a little twinge. But really, this is not a big deal. You know, and I was scared of this before I started. So I understand if you're scared. I've been there. I overcame it. You can too. So if you want to try acupuncture, find a registered acupuncturist if you're in Canada, or a licensed acupuncturist if you're in the US. Other countries I'm not too sure, but you know, look into the qualifications of people in your area and try acupuncture. It's great. And I'm going to take this out for you now. See? Nothing. Sometimes you have a little tiny red dot. Sometimes you have a tiny, tiny little speck of blood. If you don't like blood, don't look. And sometimes you get a little bump or a little achy feeling in there, but usually nothing. You just feel relaxed, happy, and in less pain. So give it a shot, or give it a jab, as I like to say. Have a great day.